Hey guys, so I wanted to have a part 3 video to the first 2 pistol videos on how to improve your pistol. Part 1 we talked about learning to get your foundation really strong to where the big toe stays on the ground. So I remember it was big toe, pinky, and heel. So when you came down with 2 feet, you really needed to make sure that your big toe did not leave the ground. Alright? So in the second video, we talked about the power of breath. Once you're able to stay down there, extend the leg out, come back, extend the leg out, how do you get up? Well, you get up with strength and you're strong with breath. We talked about that. Part 3, I want to tell you, okay, so now you can come up on one leg, but how do you go down on one leg? And the way that I want to do that is to really reinforce something we teach in the RKC about the hip flexor drill of learning to engage your hip flexors. So when you squat down, you don't just passively come down, you actively pull yourself down with your hip flexors. So why should a pistol be really any different? It's a single leg version of the double leg version. It's still a squat where you just chop out the legs. So you can do this with a partner, or you can do it with a jump stretch band. And the way that I'm going to do it is with a jump stretch band. It's not an exercise where you're really trying to get a workout. It's just a strategy to just enforce motor learning on how to activate a pattern of muscles that would help you do the pistol. So if you come down, you put it on, probably just do like a couple reps on each leg. Again, it's not a workout, you're just trying to stimulate. So I'm here, and I pull with that hip flexor just to stimulate the hip flexor, just to see that I actually have the neurological connection to that muscle. So you would do a couple on each side, and if it's too much, if there's too much tension, make sure that you're a little closer to it. So from there, what we're going to do is now we're going to do the pistol the way I taught you to do it. You'll start from the bottom. You'll come up on one leg, use your hip flexors, and pull yourself back down into the very, very bottom. So it goes bottom, come up with one leg, come down with one leg, and then come up with 2. So we're actually starting and ending in the bottom position, okay? With all the principles we've talked about in the first couple of videos. So we're here, feel my toes, come down with 2, squeeze everything, feet are really, really pressed, my toes, come out, big inhale, use my hip flexor, feet together, big difference. So what you've got to try to do is you have to try to engage that hip flexor. Once you stand up, pull yourself back down into the bottom position in the exact same groove. It's a skill. It's going to be a little harder than the 2-legged squat, but it's what will allow you to actually do a pistol from the top, bottom up. It doesn't really matter. I like to start people on the bottom, but eventually your skill level will be good enough where you'll just be able to just use your hip flexor right away. Right there. So that's the goal. Try this. Let me know if this kind of pieces everything together in your brain and it makes sense to you. Let me know how it goes.